What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys can be anywhere else in the world, but you're hearing me now. We appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to your boy, leave a like, give me guys any recommendation, leave in the comment section. I get to it as soon as possible. This video will go to my thoughts and opinion channel. Not so much of opinion, it's just my thoughts, and maybe it's just a little rant, because we saw so if you guys don't already know, Takeoff of the Migos had passed away earlier today. He got shot. I don't know where he got shot at. Some people say he got shot in the neck or he got shot in the head. I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but I know that he got shot and he got killed, and he died at the age of 28. And it made me think, wow. Well, it's unfortunate too. Like, to put this in perspective, Jerry Lee Lewis just passed away last week, and he was 87 years old. Takeoff didn't even reach 30. So that's a sad situation, man. And I'll be perfectly honest. I am not a fan of Migos music at all. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I was a big fan of their music. No, not at all, not at all. You know what I'm saying? I never could get into that. I never could get into their music. I know a lot of people love it, but I could never stand it. But even then, Takeoff, he did not deserve to die like the way in the fashion that he did. And so I've been reading up on this all day today, and so what had happened was, Quavo was part of a dice game, and he was losing, and argument ensured, gunfire went off, and Takeoff, who was not who wasn't even part of who was not even part of a dice game. He ended up getting hit by a friendly fire. Okay, this is all. Everything I should tell you is hearsay. This is all. This is all that I read all day. This is all the news that I've read. Of course, something could come out later that could dispute the fact. I know the fact is gonna come out, and I hope. And even though more than likely this was an accident, but I hope whoever did it can go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because even with an accident, it's still a manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? Involuntary manslaughter. It's not voluntary manslaughter. It's still a manslaughter. You get what I'm saying? And so he's still gonna have to do some time. But let's just read up just a little bit. Okay, I have been arguing with a group of people at Houston bowling alley. See, just seconds before his nephew. See, Quavo, I never knew Quavo and Takeoff were uncle and nephew. I never knew that. See, if something would have happened to my nephew, or even my niece, I'm saying that would have crushed me. So I can't, I can't say I know how Quavo was feeling, because I don't know, but I can guess that he is devastated, beyond devastated. You know what I'm saying? So I know that he feels guilty. I know he does. So this is not the time to jump on him to say, oh, it's his fault or anything like that. No, we're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna offer him a prayer, his family a prayer, and everyone involved a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Quavo not only lost a band member, he lost a nephew. You get what I'm saying? And that's just sad. That is unfortunate. So, okay, I mentioned basketball at least twice. I don't know. Down like that a second. It's exactly sometimes that's another thing I wanted to mention. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to hang out with the hood stuff, especially when you make so much money. Especially when you in one of the top groups of the generation. And no, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Migos. I'm not gonna sit here and say they put out the best music possible, because trust me, my opinion of them is quite the opposite. But like I say, even then, they don't deserve for this tragedy to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does. But what I mean by that is that they were on the top of the world. They were on the top of the world. They they were doing things that few people on the street to do. They they could perform at a big show. They even went to WWE. You know what I'm saying? How many people wish they could be at WWE and meet wrestlers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I do. I wish I could. You get what I'm saying? But but the tragedy just happened. It's unfortunate. It's just I know I'm saying a lot, but it's like I said, if you make so much money, what I'm saying, you gotta leave the hood stuff alone. You gotta leave the hood BS alone. You get what I'm saying? You gotta leave it in the past. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta focus on you now. You basically if you are making millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because you got haters all around. You got haters all around you. You know what I'm saying? It could be people from your own crew that could betray you just like that. And it happened to a lot of rappers. Look at Big L. Big L, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, his case is unsolved. But a lot of people say it was his own homie who shot him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure police believe that as well. But they can never find strong evidence. You get what I'm saying? So I'm only gonna go by what the streets are saying. You know what I'm saying? That's why you just have to leave the hood stuff alone. Even Nipsey Hussle was killed by a member of his own gang. For what? Over some BS. Over some BS. And now look what happened to that person from his own gang. That guy going to spend the rest of his life in prison. And for what? For what? You know what I'm saying? But I know what happened with Takeoff. Let me see him. What happened to this gentleman? Was a complete accident. You know what I'm saying? It was just a friendly fire. And that's just messed up. That's cold right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta leave the hood stuff alone. Focus on you, your music, your brand, and your family. Don't focus on all that. You know what I'm saying? I know people are so quick, and they want to help out the hood. And that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you should in some way help out the hood. But that does not mean, you should move back there. It also does not mean you should keep hanging out with the same people, especially if the same people are not willing to elevate in a high level as you are. Sometimes you just gotta leave those people behind, and that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I hate to even say that, but you gotta do what's best for you, for your brand, for your money, and for your family. You know what I'm saying? And now look at it. Takeoff, his life is gone forever. And it just messed up too. You know what I'm saying? I watched something earlier of Master P. You know what I'm saying? Master P, he gave a shout out to the Migos and everything. It got me thinking, you know what I'm saying? It got me thinking of people like Master P and Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? And those two are great examples. You know what I'm saying? They came from the hood. They make their money, do music and do other things too. You know what I'm saying? They got out the hood. And they don't really interact with the hood like that. You know what I'm saying? They focus more on their money, on their brand, on their music, on whatever they have to do, and more importantly, they're focusing on their family. You know what I'm saying? They're not focusing too much on what's going on in the hood. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel sad because we're losing a lot of young people in the hip hop generation. Triple X, what's that dude's name from Florida who got killed in 2018? We losing Mac Miller. Granted, Mac Miller died of drug overdose, but still, we're losing what? Dolphy, young Dolph, that guy from Tennessee. He got shot too. We're losing Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? We just lost, what's his name? PNB Rock. I said a few months ago. And PNB Rock, he didn't even do anything. It was just eating that, Roscoe chicken and waffles on Manchester. You know what I'm saying? I know people say, oh, you don't go to that Manchester, because it's all bad and everything. But I'm pretty sure you did what, a lot of people when they're from out of town, you know what I'm saying? They're not coming in, to start no BS. You get what I'm saying? They just want to come in, they want to get the best food. And a lot of times the best foods are in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I remember the time when I went to Philly, hood, and trust me, the hood in Philly made Crenshaw Slauson look like Beverly Hills. But we went there, I want to say we went to Chino's, we went to a Philly cheesesteak place in Philadelphia, and we went there in the hood, and trust me, that place was freaking good too. It was a Broad Street. It was a Broad Street too. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I really don't. But it was really good. So that's what happened with PNB. Right? Probably want to go to the hood to try out the best Roscoe chicken and waffles. You can't fault the guy for that. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He did, like, people want to say, well, PNB Rock, they want to do this or do that, things like that. You do it, they got, you have to be careful of, wearing your chains and things like that. But he wouldn't do anything wrong. He was just, eating chicken, waffles with his girl. And guess what? They should have the right to do that. If they're not messing with nobody, they're not, like, messing with no people from the gang or anything, let them eat at peace. Let them eat at peace. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, like, with Takeoff, let me go back with Takeoff. With Takeoff, you know what I'm saying? Well, from the story I heard, he was just minding his own business. He wasn't even part of the dice game. Not at all. He was not part of the dice game. And he unfortunately, he got killed. He got taken away over nothing. Over nothing. You get what I'm saying? And it hurts me because you see all the older generations, maybe even older gangs. They see people like MCA, DJ Quick, like some of the OGs like Master P and Snoop Dogg, and a lot of older rappers. They still here. They're still breathing. You know what I'm saying? They still like making their contribution to the music. Even Ice-T and people like Grandmaster Caz, they still here. Why are we losing all the younger generation over gun violence, over nothing? And that would upset me the most. Is that we losing these guys, the younger generation, over nothing. Over nothing. No, we gotta keep hip hop alive. We gotta keep hip hop alive. And the more the young people getting killed, the more likely that they're gonna die off with the next generation. But that's that. I said what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? Make Takeoff rest in peace. He did not deserve to go out the way that he did. You know what I'm saying? So may he rest in peace. What you guys think of this video? Let me know coming up below. Leave a like, subscribe to the boy. You check out my period video down here. Peace, love, and rock.